beautiful people, and welcome to Salon Chat. Yes, honey. So I am here with you today. It's been a while. I've been working as usual, but I'm back with you, and we're going to talk about some things in the salon that goes on in the salon. So today's just something kind of random. Talking about some things, some pet peeves maybe, just random things that come up when we're in the salon. So that would be, okay, us as stylists, we need a vacation too. Because we are exhausted. And I don't think that many clients realize just how many hours a lot of stylists work. We work a lot of hours. Some of us work from 7 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. That's a lot of hours. That is a lot of hours. I work those hours most days. And some may come in at 9 or 10, but it's still a lot of hours and not getting out to about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So, you guys kind of have to be mindful of that, that we're working these long hours. So, it's like we want you to be on time. Because it kind of holds us up and pushes us behind it. Yes, sometimes we get behind. I know I've gotten behind a few times. It doesn't happen often, but I've gotten behind a few times, and I've gotten behind probably because someone else was late or someone asked for a service that they didn't ask for prior to their appointment, and that kind of pushes us back. So we need to know what we're doing ahead of time. But another thing is, please don't act like we are not supposed to take vacation, because we are people too. We have families too, and we would like to take vacation, just like you all come in there and you tell us, oh, I'm going to Egypt. Oh, I'm going on a cruise next week. Oh, I'm going here and I'm going there. Well, don't you think we would like to go there too? Please don't get upset when we say we're going on vacation. Please don't do this. Oh my God, who's going to do my hair? That is so selfish. I mean, we love you, but it's so selfish for you to think that we shouldn't take vacation. We are not at the salon 24/7. And I'm pretty sure if there are stylists watching this, they'll say the same thing. Because I have talked about this with other stylists. We want to take vacation too. Yeah, so it's not just you who wants to take vacation. We want a vacation and we want to have a good time. We want to be able to let our hair down and relax a little bit and just unwind from work too, because while you're coming to us to get your hair done, we also pamper you. And that's fine, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're pampering you. We're making sure that you get the best service ever. But at the same time, it's work. Just like, let me give you an example. Some years ago, I watched, I think it was right before Tina Turner did her final concert before she retired. And I watched the interview. And she said, and I thought, wow, she's so right. She said that while, yes, everyone is having a good time at her concerts and, they're dancing along and singing along with her, she said what people tend to forget is this is work. She said, I am up there working. And you know what? It didn't dawn on me until she said that. So I'm saying this to you. While we're having fun in the salon and everything, this is work for us. We need a break, okay? So if we say we want to go on a vacation, please don't be like, oh my God, when you coming back? Please don't do that, because we want a vacation too. Just like when you come back from your vacation, you tell us all about the places you've been. Well, we would like to go to some of those places too. But yeah, so, and so just give us some grace when we say we need time off. And even when we're on medical leave, we're trying to take care of ourselves too. So you have to be mindful of that. When we're on a medical leave, don't ask your stylist, oh, when you coming back? Oh my God, you gonna be out that long? Can your stylist heal? What about asking, how are you? Send a message, call. How are you doing? Is there anything you need? What about praying for somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. These are just some pet peeves. But don't get me wrong, because we as stylists love you and we love what we do. We are passionate about our craft. Otherwise, we would not do it. I mean, for one, I know I'm still very passionate about what I do, but I do get tired too. We all have lives outside of the salon. So our life is not just in the salon. We have families. So we're tired too. We have to go home and, those of us who have young kids, see about the kids, cook dinner. If you have a husband, you have to take care of your husband too. You have to do everything, wash clothes, just, get everything and everybody together. So keep that in mind, when you're talking to us and like, oh my God, you can't do it. You can't, please don't do that. We have lives too. But yeah, that's just, a few pet peeves that we all as stylists talk about. So I just thought I'd throw it out there, give y'all a hint. Don't be giving your stylist a hard time. I mean, me, like I say, for the most part, most of my clients are great, and I love each and every one of my clients. I don't really have too many issues with my clients. They know if I say I need time, they're respectful of that, and I do appreciate that. And I want other clients to be like that with their stylists, because we work hard, and this is hard, standing on our feet 12 and 15 hours a day. It's hard. It's not easy. And the older we get, our joints and everything start aching. So when, some of us are not those spring chickens anymore. Some of us been doing hair for 25, 30 years, Shoot, there are some stylists out there, and when I'm giving them all the props, because there are some stylists out there in their 70s still doing this. I don't know how they're doing it, but they are still doing it in their 70s. So, I mean, kudos to all of those who are out there doing that. But yeah, so I'm just chatting it up with you today. Really salon chat today. But yeah, so that's just some of the things that we as stylists talk about. And a lot of times we're like, man, why don't the clients think that we're tired? Why do they think we're in here 24/7? Why do they think that we don't have families? So be mindful of that. And think about your stylist and think about your situation. Like, you go to work and your job doesn't expect you to be there all day, but on the flip side, and also your job doesn't expect you to be there all day and all night. So you shouldn't do that to your stylist. Expect your stylist to be at work 24/7. But like I was getting ready to say, on the flip side of that, I know that, because sometimes, I can be the client. So, or any of the stylists, anybody in the beauty industry can be the client. So on the flip side, I'm going to speak as a client. So one of the things that I know clients don't like, well, clients who respect other people's time, is you as the professional being late. So you as a professional, you should be to your place of business before your client. So, I understand that, because that's a pet peeve of mine. And like I said, stylists and nail techs and estheticians and everybody in the barbers, everybody in the beauty industry tend to run late sometimes, and that's because sometimes we get put behind. So as the client, we should get like a phone call or a text. Nowadays it's text. Hey, I'm running a little late. If you want, I'm running about maybe 10 to 15 late, sometimes 20. If you want to get something to eat before you come or whatever, that'll be great or whatever. But I'm running a little bit behind. That's a great thing to do. I know as a stylist, I do that sometimes. Hey, I'm running late. So as a client, you're letting the client know, I know your time was for whatever time, but I am running late, and I respect and I value you as my client, and I respect your time. So I'm giving you a heads up. If there's something else you want to do, if you want to get something to eat, you can go ahead and do that because I'll be running 15 minutes late. So we as clients can respect that. Like I said, I can become a client too sometimes. Also, I've had this done, and I'm speaking as a client. Do not tell your client, oh yeah, this ain't my main source of income, so I just do this, just because I like doing it. That's not cool. You don't tell your client that. This is not your main. You treat this as even if it's not your main source of income. You treat whatever you're doing, whether it's facials or whatever, as it is your main source of income. Don't act like you don't need this what am I saying? This position, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be doing it. So don't do that because you make your clients feel a certain kind of way. Well, shoot, does she not care about my service that she's giving to me today? She just doing this just because? I mean, is my change not my change? Is my money not valuable to her? So as the professional, you got to keep those things in mind. Don't say those things. Yeah. And we also have to remember, when you're speaking to the client, don't make them feel bad. You want to uplift them because as the professional, that is what your job is, to uplift and make people feel great. They're coming to you as a client. I'm coming to you as a client. So that, I could get a little beautified or get a facial, get my face looking nice and everything, or whatever, get my nails done, whatever the thing is that I want to get. I should feel good when I leave your establishment. So those are just a few things. But yeah, so, just little tips. And I know I did a video before on salon etiquette. These are just some things that had come up, in talking to different clients, and even in understanding the client. And talking to different stylists, and then also understanding the client side of things, because I listen to what the clients say. That I listen to, just everything that they're coming to us as. A lot of people, these are times where it's hard times. We're coming out of a pandemic. Things have changed. Things are more expensive. That's the other thing. Yeah, things are more expensive. So we have to be mindful of what we do, even as a client. Because I know things have gotten expensive, guess what? When I get a service done, and it's very good service, I am tipping. Yes, I am. I'm tipping. Products have gone up. You use quality product on me. You did a great job. So guess what? I'm going to tip you. Just the same as if I go to a restaurant and I get great service, I am going to tip my server. And as on the professional side, letting the client, you just don't tell the client all of this, but the client has to understand that we professionals use professional products on you. You can't get these products that we use on you in the regular store. So we're spending more money. We're giving you great service. We're just doing a plethora of stuff for you. And yes, our prices have had to go up because we're not if we don't go up on our prices, we're not even breaking even because products have gone up significantly. Just like we talk about in the salon, how the price of groceries have gone up significantly. The same thing applies for us. Now, I get it. If you don't like our service, you don't have to tip. But don't ask us why we went up on our prices. Don't do that. That's rude. So, yeah, please don't do that. But, these are just a few things I wanted to get across. And, again, like I said, I talk to everybody, all different people in all different areas of the beauty industry. And these are some of the pet peeves that people have. And I said, you know what, maybe I need to say some of this in a salon chat. They're like, yes, April, you need to say that. But definitely one of the things that was the biggest pet peeve from a lot of people that I spoke to, a lot of professionals that I spoke to, is the thing of, if we want to take a vacation or if we're out on medical leave, don't act like we're not supposed to do that, because you all get to do that. So we need a break too. As much as we love what we do, we're tired too. We need a chance to decompress, relax, get our mind back, get our energy back so that we can come fresh for you. But I think that's all I'm going to say today. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it for today. But I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And please, 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 if you like the content that I have, anything I have for you, whether it's on Salon Chat or Fun in the Kitchen with April, please share. Other people might want to hear and try some of the things that I do or hear what I talk about. Sometimes, like today, I'm by myself. Sometimes I'm with other people. But if you like my content, just share. So again, remember to like, comment, and subscribe and share. And that is all for today. So thank you for joining me. And we'll be back next time on Salon Chat. Yes, honey. And I will see you next time. Bye.